Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to try something different. Today we're going to try the Luno Life mattress that is specific for my Crosstrek in my 2020 Jeep Wrangler. So let's check it out. As a lot of you know who have been around the channel for a while, you know that I'm an ambassador for Luno Life. I love this mattress, and it's an excellent fit for the Crosstrek. Fits perfect back there. It's very easy to set up, it's very easy to store, and it's one of those air mattresses that you can actually get it back in its bag after you're done using it. So that's really cool. That's usually a struggle. So I've got it set up here in the Jeep, and we're going to talk a little bit about it and how it fits. And I'll show you the setup and everything. But it does, after playing around with it here for a little while, it is usable back here. There are mattresses that they make specifically for the Jeep. The one that I've seen most is called the Deep Sleep, I believe, which is one big mattress that fits back here. It has the cutouts for the wheel wells, and then it also has the cutout there for the center console, which is real nice, which is a little bit of an issue here with the Luno Life fitting back here. The only thing about that, where I think the Luno Life has an advantage, is that you can inflate just one side or the other. So if you want to store your gear over here, or have your dog, or whatever, or if you don't even want to hassle with inflating one side, you can just inflate one, leave the other one down, tuck it underneath, whatever you want to do. So that's kind of a cool thing. Otherwise, let's get into the setup. I'll show you how it works, and we'll see how it ended up. This is the Luno Life setup: a bag, the mattress, the two bolsters that go behind the seats to support the mattress if you need it, the actual inflator, and then a couple of little nozzles for the inflator. Nice little compact setup. A quick look at the floor here in the back of the Jeep. You can see that these seats do not fold perfectly flat like most vehicles. So there is a little bit of a concern here before I started setting it up, how it was going to work out with that. One of the nice things about the Jeep is it does have a 12-volt outlet out back, so it's easy to plug in. And then we're just going to set this guy up. I'll show you how quick it sets up. And again, you can choose to set up just one side or the other. So now that one side is inflated, I just did a quick check. You can see that it's pretty close as far as the cutouts go on the side. It's very workable. And then the only issue here is you can see that there is a little bit of the mattress hanging off the back of the seats. And in this area here is where you use those blocks on the Crosstrek. You actually have to fully inflate those. Here I'm going to try just inflating them a little bit, and to give me some kind of pressure on the back of the mattress there to keep it upright. You'll see that here in just a second. So here I'm inflating one of the blocks, and basically these are used to support the back of the mattress, as you'll see here in a second. I overinflated it initially because I wasn't sure how much I needed, and again with the Crosstrek you need to blow these up all the way. There's a bigger gap and it supports more of the mattress. So here we just need to get some air in one of these blocks, and just to support that little bit that hangs off. They're easy to inflate and deflate, as you'll see here. I'm just messing around with it, trying to get it dialed in correctly. Initially, too much air still, so I played with it a little bit more, and we were able to get it nice and flat. You could also use clothes or some other stuff to put behind the seat if you didn't want to mess with the blocks. The other side, I blew up the block initially and got the air dialed in a little bit quicker and better on that side, I think. It's just a matter of playing around with it and getting it to your comfort level. But they do work back there, and it does even out the mattress. So taking a quick look, now that everything's blown up, it does fit the cutouts pretty well. The center console does not have a cutout, but because the mattresses are split, you can push them up and get it to fit nice and flat, and it'll work this way, I think. The one issue you're going to get from the center console not having a cutout is the mattress is kind of butted up against the door here. If you did have a cutout, you could push the mattress further, probably that whatever it is, 6 or 8 inches up towards the seats more. But again, it does fit well, and it will definitely work, as you'll see here in a minute when I climb inside. If you're looking at doing a Luno Life mattress for your Crosstrek still, my coupon code still works, which is Hutton 10 now. It used to be Hutton 15. Luno Life has actually changed it. They have a new Luno Life 2.0 that's out with upgraded features, so you can check that out on their website. But again, I'll leave that coupon code in the bottom. And it's actually good for everything in the store now instead of just the mattress. Quick review, and let's just kind of check out how this thing fits in here. You can see that the cutout doesn't quite match, but it's very close, and really that's not even going to be an issue as far as being able to sleep back here. It still does maximize the room pretty well. The center console situation is a little bit tough, but again, you can spread it out. I think if you're only inflating one side, that would actually fit a little bit better. But the only thing that it limits you is pushing the mattress further this way, because you do have some more room here behind the seat. Whereas in the Crosstrek, this is actually butted way up against the top. The other thing is these blocks, these guys, usually you have to inflate them fully because it supports a very large amount of the mattress on here. What I did, as you saw, is I just inflated a little bit just to take up a little bit of that room. And it actually worked out really well. I think if I played with that a little bit more, inflating, deflating, I could get that dialed in really nicely. In fact, on the other side, I have a little bit more air in there, and it works out perfectly. So as far as sleeping room, I'm 5'9", and they say Luno Life says up to 6 feet. As you saw when I laid crossways, you can get some more room out of it, but my feet are really up against the gate when I lay in here. If you were to kind of stuff more stuff up here towards the top and get this dialed in a little bit better, I think it would work out great. Now, the other issue with the Jeep that has really nothing to do with the mattress is that the seats do not fold flat. There's a little bit of a gap here that I don't feel through the mattress, but I think if I used, if I decided to design something, you could put some kind of board here and then a piece of plywood, and that would really flatten that out. But honestly, I don't really notice it laying here. I'm not sure how it would be throughout the whole night, but it's really not bad, despite the fact that it's not totally flat. So all in all, I think it actually works out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it, and I think I will try it out car camping one of these nights. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. If you have questions or comments, leave those below, and stay tuned for some Jeep Crossroad off-roading. I promise I'm gonna get that in here soon. Take care, guys.